I'm about to tell you something that might make you close this video immediately. Here it is. Watching motivational videos is making you weaker, not stronger. Consuming endless content about success is keeping you from actually succeeding. Right now, you're doing exactly what I'm talking about. You're watching another video instead of working on your goals. You're consuming instead of creating. You're learning instead of doing. And here's the brutal truth. You don't need more information. You don't need another strategy. You don't need one more life-changing video. You need to stop watching and start acting. The average person watches 2.5 hours of motivational content per week, but spends 0 hours actually implementing what they learn. They know more about success than 99% of successful people, but they achieve nothing. This is the motivation trap. The more you consume, the more you feel like you're making progress, but you're actually moving further away from your goals. Today, I'm going to give you the uncomfortable truth about why content consumption is killing your potential and the exact action plan to break free from this cycle. Ask yourself honestly, how many hours did you spend last week watching videos about success? Now, how many hours did you spend actually working toward your goals? If the first number is bigger, you're trapped. Let me tell you about two people. Sarah watches every motivational video on YouTube. She's read 50 self-help books this year. She knows every productivity hack, every morning routine, every mindset shift. But Sarah is broke, unhappy, and stuck in the same job she hated 3 years ago. Then there's Mike. He watched one motivational video, wrote down 3 action steps, and spent the next 6 months executing them. No more videos, no more books, just action. Today, Mike owns his own business and makes more in a month than Sarah makes in a year. What's the difference? Mike understood this. Information without implementation is just entertainment. The science behind it. Neuroscientist Dr. Anna Lemke discovered that consuming motivational content triggers the same dopamine pathways as drugs. Your brain gets a hit of satisfaction from learning something new, but never gets the reward of actually doing it. So you become addicted to the feeling of almost starting instead of actually starting. The 3 stages of consumption addiction. Stage 1. The learning high. You watch a video and think, this will change everything. You feel motivated, excited, ready to conquer the world. Stage 2. The research rabbit hole. Instead of taking action, you think, let me watch just one more video. 1 becomes 10, 10 becomes 50. Stage 3. The paralysis. Now you know so much that you don't know where to start. You have analysis paralysis. So you watch more videos hoping to find clarity, but get more confused. The brutal reality. Answer these questions honestly. How many productivity videos have you watched this month? How many business courses have you bought, but never finished? How many life-changing strategies have you learned, but never applied? If these numbers are high, you're not learning, you're procrastinating. You're using education as an excuse to avoid action. The most successful people I know are not the smartest or most informed. They're the ones who know less, but do more. Jeff Bezos didn't read 1,000 books about e-commerce before starting Amazon. Mark Zuckerberg didn't consume endless content about social media before creating Facebook. Here's the knowledge illusion. You start believing that knowing equals doing. You feel accomplished because you learned something new, but you accomplished nothing. Your brain can't tell the difference between imagining success and achieving success. Here's what separates doers from dreamers. Doers have an action bias. When they see an opportunity, they move immediately. When they learn something useful, they implement it immediately. Dreamers have a preparation bias. They need to research more, plan more, learn more. The 24-hour rule. Every successful person follows this. If you learn something valuable, you have 24 hours to take at least one action step, or your brain will file it away as interesting but not important. Implementation has a shelf life. The minimum viable action. You don't need massive action. You need immediate action, even if it's small. Want to start a business? Don't spend 6 months researching. Spend 1 hour creating a basic website and 1 hour reaching out to potential customers. Want to get fit? Don't spend 2 weeks planning the perfect routine. Do 10 push-ups right now. Want to learn a new skill? Don't buy 5 courses. Practice for 15 minutes today. The 5-minute rule. If something takes less than 5 minutes and moves you toward your goal, do it now. Not later, not tomorrow now. This simple rule will accomplish more than watching 100 motivational videos. The power of imperfect action. Perfect planning leads to perfect procrastination. Imperfect action leads to perfect learning. You don't learn by consuming information. You learn by making mistakes, getting feedback, and adjusting. The first version of everything successful was terrible. The first iPhone was clunky. The first Google search results were mediocre. But they shipped it anyway. They improved through iteration, not preparation. The feedback loop. Real learning works like this. Take action, get results, analyze what worked, adjust approach, take action again. This loop creates exponential growth. Consuming content creates zero growth. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates bigger action. Bigger action creates better results. But it starts with that first small step. Right now, we're going to completely restructure how you approach personal development. This is your new operating system. Phase 1, the content detox, next 7 days. For the next 7 days, complete information diet. No motivational videos. No self-help podcasts. No productivity articles. No business courses. Your brain will tell you you're missing out. That's withdrawal, not wisdom. Phase 2, the action audit. During your detox week, write down your top 3 goals. List specific actions you could take today toward each goal. Identify what you've been avoiding because you're not ready. Phase 3, the implementation protocol. Starting today, choose one goal to focus on. Identify the smallest possible action step. Take that step within the next hour. No planning, no research, no preparation, just action. The daily action habit. Every morning, before checking your phone, before consuming any content, ask yourself, what's the one action I can take today that will move me closer to my goal? Then do it immediately. The weekly progress review. Every Sunday, ask yourself, what did I accomplish this week? Not what did I learn, but what did I accomplish? If the answer is nothing, you're still trapped in consumption mode. The monthly momentum check. Every 30 days, compare where you are to where you were. Are you closer to your goals? Have you built something? Have you improved a skill? If not, you need to consume less and act more. Here's what happens when you stop consuming and start creating. Week 1, withdrawal. You'll feel like you're missing out on important information. You're not. You're just breaking an addiction. Week 2, clarity. Without constant input, your mind becomes clear about what actually matters. Your real priorities surface. Week 3, momentum. Small daily actions start compounding. You begin to see real progress toward your goals. Week 4, confidence. You realize you don't need more information. You need more implementation. Your confidence in your ability to execute grows. Month 2 to 3, acceleration. Your results start attracting opportunities. People notice your progress. Doors begin opening. Month 6, transformation. You become a different person. Not because you learn more, but because you did more. The success paradox. The less content you consume, the more successful you become. The more you act, the less you need to learn. The faster you move, the clearer your direction becomes. Your choice today. You have 2 options when this video ends. Option 1. Watch another motivational video, add this to your mental library of things I should do someday, and continue the consumption cycle. Option 2. Close this video, choose one goal, identify one small action, and do it within the next hour. The final truth. Success isn't about what you know. It's about what you do with what you know. And you already know enough to get started. Stop watching. Start doing. Your future self is waiting for you to begin. The time for consumption is over. The time for creation has begun. What's the first action you're going to take?